Hey YouTube, the purpose of this video is to show how we can use Excel to determine whether a number is divisible by 9. And these are going to be large numbers. We're going to look at 100-digit numbers, and we're going to see how we can easily determine whether they're divisible by 9 or not. So we're going to use this result here. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Uh, Now, before we get into the project and looking at the 100-digit numbers, I have a simple example here. This is only 4 digits, 5,742. And what we want to know is if this is divisible by 9. Now, 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 6, or yeah, 12 plus 6 is 18. Um, and that is divisible by 9. So this whole number is divisible by 9, but I just want to give a quick overview as to why this result here holds. So in this example here, we've split this number up into its integer value times the placeholder. So 5,740 and 2. We've just split this number up into this form. So that's 5 times 1,000, 7 times 100, 4 times 10, and 2 times 1. And then we can write the 1,000 as 1 plus 999, the 100 as 1 plus 99, and the 10 as 1 plus 9. And what that does, if we look over here, 9 divided by 9, if you look at the formula bar here, is 1. 99 divided by 9 is 11. 999 divided by 9 is 111. And you can see this easily by doing the long division. No matter how big these 9s get, or how many of these 9s there are, is what I meant to say. It will always be divisible by 9 because we'll just get a bunch of 1s. So going back over here, we can express this as these numbers, this number here as this. And then we're just expanding the brackets, and we get 5 times 1, 7 times 1, 4 times 1, and 2. And then 5 times 999, 7 times 99, and 4 times 9. And now, since we know from this here that all of these numbers with 9s are in fact divisible by 9, multiplying it by an integer will also be divisible by 9. Over here, I've just written 9 times w, meaning a whole number, divided by 9 is divisible by 9 because these 9s will cancel. So if this number here is divisible by 9, it means we can express it as 9 times an integer, and that will cancel out, leaving us with an integer value. So now that we know all of these are in fact divisible by 9, we can just get rid of them. And what's left? We're just left with the sum of the digits. Another way to look at this is to just express the 999 as 9 times 111. 99 is 9 times 11, and 9 is just 9 times 1. If the sum of the digits, here's the sum of the digits, is divisible by 9, then that can be expressed as 9 times an integer value, just like we have all here. And then we can factor out the 9, and we're into this situation here, where the 9s will cancel, and we'll just be left with a whole number. Okay. So now that we have a better understanding as to why this result holds, what we're going to do is use this to show whether 100-digit numbers are in fact divisible by 9. So here I have the digit number 1, 2, 3, 4. These are, and these numbers here, like this, right now in this example, we have 6 as the first digit and 8 as the second digit, even though they're individually 6 and 8. This is a massive number. It's a 100-digit number, and it goes all the way to here because it has 100 digits. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the random function here rand between 1 and 9. That will pick out an integer 1 to 9. And then that is going to go here. And this whole digit number 1 is going to be 1 to 9. And then all of these other digits are going to be coming from here, which is rand between 0 and 9. I could actually put that formula into all of these numbers, the rand between function into all of these, but I want to use a little bit of VBA to do this. So what we want to look at here is this cell here, which is the sum of B2 to CW2. So here is CW2 is this here, and this is coming all the way from B2 here. So it's summing the 100 digits. And that gives us here 459. And then if you look at the formula bar here, we're looking at the integer function to split this into its digits, because now that we know the sum of the digits is 459, we know if this is divisible by 9, then the whole 100-digit number is divisible by 9. But how do we know whether 459 is divisible by 9? We can do the same trick again, and that's what this does here. Here and here, it splits the 459 into the digits 459. So that gives us 18. And then we do the same thing, split this into 1 and 8. And then this will sum to 9, or I think you could get a number of 1 through 10. And in all those cases, the number wouldn't be divisible by 9 when it's not 9. But if it does come out to be exactly 9, it will be. So we have if df6, this value here, is equal to 9, we put yes, it's divisible by 9, otherwise no. And over here, what we're going to do with the VBA programming, I'll show you the code in a second. This is rand between 1 and 9, as I said before, and this is rand between 0 and 9. So we're going to take a number here, put it all the way over here, and then this will go down there because there's a 100-digit number here. So this will go all the way down to here with the rand between 1 to 9, because I don't want the first digit to be a 0. I want it to be a true 100-digit value. And then all of these other ones, we're going to take a number from here, rand between 0 and 9. And then we're going to put each digit into here. It'll funnel through these Excel functions here and spit out whether it's divisible by 9 or not. And here I have a button which is going to show, it'll compute the 100-digit numbers randomly. So it'll fill all of these in with 100-digit numbers, and there's 100 of those. And over here, it'll show us whether it is divisible by 9 or not. And as you can see, I've done a little conditional formatting here, which is red if it's no and green if it's yes. So let's look at the code just briefly. Okay, that's the whole code right there. You can pause the video if you want to take a look at that. But just quickly, this first thing we're going to do here, that is just to put this number into here, because someone opening up Excel, they might see this number, and then this number would be the first number to go in to here. So it wouldn't really be random. So what I'm going to do is just dump that number there, and when we put a number there, here Excel will automatically refresh these to a new random number. So if we look at the code again, this here is just to put that number there so that the first number that gets put into the random numbers uh, does appear random. And this last bit of code is just to clear that value. So just to clean it up. All as I've basically done here is use for loops and this sheet functions here in VBA. And what this part here is just taking all those values that come from here and putting them into all of these numbers here, all of this from here all the way down to here and through all the way out to here. So it's filling in all those numbers. And then we have 100 digits here, each 100 numbers here is what I meant to say, each 100 digits long. And then the rest of the code here, this part here, is simply putting each number, the first number will go into these values here, and that will funnel through all of this. And then and then take this number or take this yes or no and put it here, and then put the next 100-digit number into here, and take this number and put it here, and it'll do all of that for the entire 100 numbers. So again, the code is really not that long or difficult. It's pretty simple. It's just using for loop and the sheets function. So let's then take a look at, you can either run it from VBA or I've created a button here. So let's compute 100 digits, 100 digit numbers randomly. Okay, and here's the result. So most of them are going to be no. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So that's pretty low. We'd expect about 1 in every 9 digits to be divisible by 9, because counting up from 1 all the way through to any number, every 9 digits or every 9 numbers, one of them will be divisible by 9. So 100 divided by 9 is about 11. So let's just do this again and see if we get something that's a little closer to 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is well, that worked out nice. 4, yeah, it looks like exactly 11 there. So that's just a coincidence that that happened. But you would expect around 11 each time, because 100 divided by 9 is approximately 11. Okay, so that's this project. I hope it was helpful, and thank you for watching.